strong trend of energy consumption. We have newly emerging economies, such as countries membering BRICS, and in fact, they have a huge population of the world, and they are in need of development. Now, in order to make progress for the development, they are in need of secure and safe energy flow. We have energy security in this country. We have no dependency on any other country. In fact, we make the decision ourselves. So the issue of energy security is of great significance, and this is a point that is part of the component in the energy development equations today. Some of the countries, in order to compensate for the exports by certain countries that are facing problems, such as Libya, you see Saudi Arabia, for example, is having the maximum production capacity. If they want to increase that, there is need for more investment and more time is needed. It seems that it is not possible to have it today.
And of course, Iran's oil, today, from what I understand, is better. It's said to be sweeter, and therefore I assume that that also puts Iran's oil a step above in terms of the quality. Is that correct?
The Iranian oil is one of the best types of oil in the world. We have the heavy oil, the light oil, and also there are many refineries in the world that have been manufactured in compatibility with the Iranian oil. I'm trying to say that the losses inflicted on Europeans for not importing Iranian oil, since the refineries are not using Iranian oil, and in fact, you see they have a very low efficiency. Many of the contractors that worked in Iran, 100 European contractors, they have referred to the EU and said that we were selling commodities to Iran and we are facing difficulties. This is very important, and in fact, they have sustained a great deal of losses, even though they have caused certain difficulties and have increased our costs, but they have also sustained great losses.
You talked about the achievements here, and I'm looking at other areas such as gas, such as Iran, an announcement that was made to export LNG in the near future. Tell us about the role of gas in revenues and how that is going to be expanded.
Fortunately, we are a major country in possession of gas reserves, and we have new explorations, conducting new explorations, and after completion of these projects, we will inform the people. We have vast gas reserves. We have 630 million cubic meters of gas produced, and in fact, the people are making use of the gas, and it's unique in the world. 96% of cities and 14,000 villages are using gas, and this process is continuing, and hopefully in the future we can announce the whole country as a green country. This is very important. You see that the people can make use of gas. Now, speaking of our neighboring states, and we have a very good advantage from the geopolitical point of view. We have 15 neighbors, and many of these neighbors are in need of gas, and last year we signed good contracts, and also we had a contract with Turkey, with Pakistan. We have started the executive phases, and we have also signed a contract with Iraq, and we are also negotiating with other countries. So you see the volume of export till the end of 1394 Iranian calendar. It's in the form of the LNG transfer pipeline. When we have constructed the factory, the plant in Asalouye, and this will change our energy basket, the energy basket revenue. These are the developments that are taking shape and happening in the oil and gas industry.
quickly, if you can, you touched about neighbors, and of course you touched about some of the projects involved. You mentioned Iraq. I'm looking at the Iran-Pakistan Peace Pipeline Project, the Friendship Pipeline Project, also the different, perhaps other gas projects that are in the works or have been executed. Can you tell us more about how these different projects contribute to the overall production of Iran?
By exporting gas to neighboring countries, we have good revenue. If we are able to export 200 million cubic meters to neighboring states, we will have an additional $20 billion revenue. And such a revenue will be a permanent one. Now, we have established contacts with neighboring states. We have helped them, the people, in order to have the people of the region enjoy the gas and make use of gas. And from the political and economic point of view, this is a new development happening. And in fact, its value is not less than the economic value. So this is we have the Asaluye pipeline that is been extended towards Baghdad, and in the next 2 or 3 months we will have the gas transfer to Baghdad. It will continue towards Lebanon and Syria, and also will be later extended to Europe. We are just executing the construction phases for the pipeline inside Pakistan, and we are also negotiating with the Indian side and the other countries, and as soon as the contract is finalized, we will declare them. The gas revenue on the one hand will also bring about other advantages for us. So from the political and social point of view, it's an advantage for our country as far as our contacts.
Obviously, I have lots more to cover with you. Unfortunately, time will not allow that. The success of this 18th International Exhibition, Oil, Gas, Refining, and Petrochemicals, is obvious with the number of countries involved. But I want to thank you very much, Mr. Qasemi, for attending this interview on our face-to-face program. That's Rustam Qasemi, Iran's oil minister, talking to us here in the studios in face-to-face. Thanks so much for watching this face-to-face program. You can log out to our website to get more on this on a repeat broadcast. From Kaveh Tafway and the entire team in the capital, Tehran, it's goodbye.